Holy jingies. We did sit in a spot.
Here we go. Now, who do we have here?
Loretta.
And Jeff.
Now, we were sitting down, I'm having my breakfast, you come up and say hello, and then the story's extraordinary. How long have you guys lived on the road?
I think it's time we stop. Yeah, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down.
19 and a half years. 370,000 kilometres. I'm from Western Australia. She's from the Eastern States.
Where'd you meet?
I did my travelling around, my first one on a motorbike.
I see you've always been a gypsy.
Yeah. Oh, well, I come off farming background.
Oh, yeah.
Over in the wheat belt in Western Australia.
Yeah.
And 12-inch rainfall, no rain. So. And we heard all about, I heard all about over east and the snow and everything. So
yeah.
I thought, well, I'm going over to see the snow.
Yeah, that's why I came there.
In summer.
So I went up, I ended up coming riding over and went up into the top of Kosciuszko, and I said, well, where's the bloody snow? They said, oh, you better come back in winter, mate. I went, but first he said, oh, you must be from Western Australia. Says only bloody Western Australians come over here bloody in summer and find out where the snow is.
Apparently it's there now. It's snowing there now.
Yeah, summer snow, yeah. Wouldn't
summer
believe it.
snow. And so where did you meet? You tell Coba.
Wingham Brush we met, near Taree.
And how'd you meet?
That was
Open air concert.
yeah,
Oh, cool.
at the Battle of the Bands at Wingham near Taree.
So on your first date, did you think, oh, I'm going to have 4 boys with this man and travel around Australia for 19 years?
Yeah, of course. No, I knew he was my man.
Oh, you did? What, from the start?
Yeah.
Really? Tell me about that feeling.
Oh. Well, men didn't really interest me much. But I liked him.
God, that's really sweet.
I got the feeling, yeah.
Now, 19 years, so you're travelling around for 19 years, and what vehicle was it?
The motorhome?
The Bedford.
Yeah, the Bedford, 1976 Bedford.
Wow, so you could do all the maintenance on that yourself?
Yeah, every nut and bolt I've replaced on that truck.
Yeah, wow. And you still got it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything from, bare body to back on the road again.
So what I'm saying, for 19 years, you would have been stopping and starting a lot, and for periods of time. So what were some of the longest places you lived somewhere?
Kyoga would have been.
We stopped in at Kyoga. We had boys, 4 boys. One parked up here and said, fuck, I've had enough. So they bailed out here, and we sort of kept on going, and as we were coming past each time, we'd drop in and say hi. And
Spend time at...
And we sort of started liking the area, you know, this particular area.
Yeah.
And we said, oh, when we pull up one day, whenever we do, we'll have a look around this area.
Yeah.
And here we are.
So do you think you actually liked the moving more than the arriving?
Well, getting back in, starting on a motorhome, I was working on shift work, so I was basically replacing the motorhome with work.
Okay.
I'd travel Monday to Friday. I'd get up in the morning, pack up, and I'd stop for a bit of smoko, and I'd stop for lunch, and about 3-4 o'clock I'd pull up and set up camp.
Yeah.
So I was just replacing the steering wheel from work, you know.
Yeah.
So it took me basically 2 years to get out of that. You know, I wouldn't go anywhere on weekends.
Yeah.
It wasn't until Monday morning I'd pack up again and off we'd go.
Oh, okay.
So
that's how you saw it.
And on weekends, where we're going to spend the weekend, you know. And after a couple of years, you start getting out of that groove and making your own time, and you start working out when's the good times to
To
travel.
be on the road,
You know, like windy
like school holidays,
school holidays,
park up.
windy days. Windy days was like grabbing $50 and throwing it on the ground
Yeah.
because you're on a headwind and you're watching your fuel. You're watching the miles go past, but you're watching your fuel gauge go down heaps quicker. So
You're almost doing it like sailors.
yeah, you're
The
always.
best sunrise I ever saw was on the Great Australian Bight.
Wow.
And I woke up and looked out the window right at the right time.
Wow.
It was just coming up.
That's amazing because you would have seen a load of them.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
sort of lots of different sunrises.
Yeah, that was perfect.
Yeah.
We've woken up to a lot of different places where you look out the window and you sort of got to pull your head back in and say, well, where the bloody hell are we? You've got to work out where we are. All right, okay. We were there that night. We were there last night. Where the fuck? Oh yeah, we were here. That's right. It is beautiful, isn't it? You know.
How do Australians treat permanent nomads?
Well, it was okay when we were travelling, but towards the end,
Jealous,
there was.
Wow.
Yeah, there was.
I think.
Depends. It was area. What area you're in. If you're in a area where people sort of very stuck and mundane, they had a fair bit of animosity towards you.
But jealousy, I reckon, because
She
they
thought it was
didn't have a
jealousy, but-
game. They weren't game enough to do what we were doing, so it was envy.
But it was always a gonna do.
Yeah.
When I get to bloody retire, I'm gonna get one of these, and I'm
And then
gonna
they can never
and
do
I'm
it
gonna
'cause they're
go
sick or-
around Australia.
Yeah.
And we've met so many people like up the north where they've left from down here and they've got as far as Darwin, and one of them got Crook, and you see all these flash-looking motorhomes, all these sorts of caravans and everything, all different sizes and
Yeah, I've
everything.
seen them, yeah.
We even
All
met
up
a
for
man-
sale because that's as far as they got, and one of them got sick and said, "Oh fuck this," and sell it.
Yeah,
You know?
wow.
And
We
you-
even
and-
met a man that he
Good
was
bargain.
a traveller, a mad but his wife wasn't.
Yeah.
So she lived in a house in Perth, and he travelled.
Uh-huh.
And that's another thing I've noticed when towards the end, single women,
Yeah.
getting more and more single women on the road.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, I think it might be because of the appropriate vehicles now, where before you had to have something really at large to have a shower in it.
Yeah.
Now they put a bloody shower in a mini,
Yeah, that's right.
you know.
Yeah.
I mean, you think,
Oh,
crikey.
It's a good life.
And they're very fitted because single women like security, like to shut the door and be able to do everything inside,
Yeah.
what they need to do, and just open the window up, and you know, where before you had to go out to the toilet, out for a shower, out for everything, you know, and he went inside to.
But I'm glad we're not doing it now, honestly.
What's the remotest place you've ever broken down?
Did a valve in South Australia out in the middle of boondocks,
Okay.
and I had to fix a valve in the truck,
Wow.
and I pulled the head off
Wow.
and got the valve out, and
Did you have a spare or you had to have one?
I had another head.
Okay.
No,
It wasn't far to
in
to
the
sleep.
trailer, and I just, instead of pulling the head off, replacing the head, I just pulled the head off and changed the valve, lapped it in, and on the road again. I even used the old head gasket, and it stayed on there for 60,000 kilometres. Just glued it down.
Now tell us too about when you said you're in Perth and all the infringements, how like camping freely they were cracking down on.
Every place was. It sort of came in waves. Western Australia, I think we got about 30 infringements. South Australia, we got 10, 12. Victoria, every state basically we've got infringements because they won't just slot you in.
Yeah.
You either be in a designated campground or a caravan park.
Yeah.
And we're not slot people. We will not go into a slot
Yeah.
in any park or any campground or anything. We've been in a lot of campgrounds where we've been the only one there, and people have come in and parked that close to us. We couldn't wind out our windows, and the whole campground was empty.
What is it? When we were travelling around Australia, we were going up the top of WA, past Exmouth, and we came across a dry riverbed, and there was all Winnebagos. They were parked so close. It was like that, and I thought, why are you parked so close to each other?
Safety. Safety.
I just understand it.
A lot of people travel together too. They'll travel this and they'll meet up.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Depends on how wicked your farts are.
That's what I'm saying, parking that close to you in an empty car park. Why would you do that?
I don't know. I do not know. I'll try and fathom why people would move. You know, you have a whole campground and you think, oh yeah, I'll pick this little spot over here by myself, you know, near the trees, beautiful. No, I'll back up within 16 inches of this van here, and he won't even be able to wind his windows out.
What happened when COVID hit then? Where were you? Were you on the road or?
We were on the farm, on our property.
You bought a property.
Yeah, we bought the
Luckily.
property right when the prices were at their lowest.
Yeah.
I don't know how the planets lined up. I don't know how it all happened, but it sort of told us that
We looked at it in March and we were in it by May.
Wow.
That's how quick it all.
What was it like actually being in a place after so long on the road?
Well,
Bit
we moved into
strange.
house, moved into one room, then we moved back out of that room back into Betty.
Oh, really?
Well, Betty had the shower and everything. Well, I had to fix up all the shower and everything in the house because the house was, we were painting and cleaning everything up, ready to move in.
Yeah.
And we moved into a sort of one room, and it's a ginormous room. It was like moving into the civic centre.
And we had to move all the dirt and make the front of the house the back of the house.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. How do you think you would have gone on the road with the COVID stuff? All the border crossings closed and not being allowed in places unless you're...
In jail, I guess.
Yeah. Well, we had a son. We had a son in
definitely.
Ipswich.
Yeah, I reckon you would.
Well, I can't handle any of the stupidity of what went on.
Yeah.
The sheer stupidity and how overboard the establishment got,
Yeah.
you know, and
Crazy. We had a son in Queensland, so there was 2 Christmas we never seen him for 2 years
Wow.
with their madness. And then he rang up and said, "Oh, I got the flu, I'm not coming." I said, "I don't care, you come."
and so many people told him that was madness, and here we are 3 years down the track, 2 years down the track, and the establishment even telling us how much madness there was in it.
Yeah.
And now they're sort of lining up people with, you know, what are we up to? Number 6 jab.
Yeah. 56.
You know,
They're still
You know-
advertising. I can't believe they're still advertising it.
that's like a bloody milk bottle full of shit that it's got sitting in your body. You know? Who in their right mind want that, you know?
Yeah.
I just don't understand it. Everybody's saying, well, my immunity system's fucked.
Yeah.
So I've got to buy this fucking jar full of shit and shove in my body. You know? What are people thinking?
We've never
I don't know.
we haven't had the flu
Oh, you
all
haven't?
this time. No.
All on the road.
Yeah,
No, since the flu, since this madness, we haven't even had a flu.
we haven't had nothing.
But our-
They'd see you as the danger one.
Yeah, the danger, yeah, watch out for him. He might say something.
We're the healthy ones. We've got an immune system, mate.
What do you think's going coming forward as you're looking at Australia? I mean, you've seen Australia now for 19 years, all of it, probably several times. What do you think going forward?
Well, I don't really like. I'm sort of an optimistic person. I try and think that the best thing's going to happen, but I still think we're still in a bit of bad shit going on down there. You know, what's come out of all this is that the people have woken up a little bit. They still got a long way to go.
Yeah.
You know, to find out that you got the bull ring through your nose and they're just pulling you along here, you know.
Yeah.
The ring's in there,
Yeah, 100%.
you know.
But I've
And-
never been a fit-in person.
Really? You hide it so well.
Never. Always. If they were going that way, I'd go that way.
I love it. I love it. And then you found someone that did the same. Yeah. Well, that's it. You got anything else to say? That's a gorgeous interview. I love it.
Yeah, well,
I just thought we'd never do this.
I'll tell you something.
All our friends and family.
I'll just
Tell you
like-
something to finish, and then I'll let you have a say. Simply, you guys have had freedom. You're the embodiment of what freedom is in Australia. If you want to, you can take off. That at the moment, we had a period where you couldn't do that. So, what is freedom to you?
Just being able to do what you want, when you want, and how you want. Simple as that. Not being told nothing. Because we are all precious and, you know, we all matter. That's about it.
It's pretty hard to be free in such a suppressive bloody society of people. You know, the establishment and everything. They're always trying to push you down. And
It's all in the mind.
it's like I was saying. It's very hard to fly like an eagle when you're surrounded by fucking turkeys. You know, it's very, very hard. There's you know what I mean? You know, it's these people are really push you hard on top. You know, push you down there, push you down.
Yeah,
Where some people just got to shine.
yeah.
You know, and they're the people I look for. You're one of them.
Oh, cheers, brother.
You know, and it's
Yeah, it's great. That's it. Okay, we'll wrap it up. You guys rock.
Road is rapidly fading, so get on the new one. If you can't lend a hand, the times they are changing.